Hello, hello, good people. Hello, and welcome back to another car conversation. Or if you can just hear my voice, you're just listening to the podcast. Welcome back to Make America Think Again with Shauna Everybody that's here on YouTube, you can see my name, you can see my IG handle, and you can also see my Cash app. And wouldn't it be wonderful to bless me over Easter weekend? You know what? Talking about blessings, speaking of blessings, this is what I wanted to talk about today. A way, a means for people to get into good trouble this Easter Sunday. Now, this one is only for the white people. Black and brown people, you really need to sit this one out. Okay, this is only one that they can handle, and they can handle well because they are the least likely to be attacked or arrested in dealing with this type of sensitive moment that we're in regards to the icy people. Okay, so specifically, dear white people, please listen up. Here's what you can do. And if you're one of those out there trying to figure out what you can do, what is your part, you might not be able to get here and there, or you don't feel like you can go protest in the streets, like all of these things you've been thinking, well, what can I do? What is my thing? Here's what you can do. You can show up to a church tomorrow that is predominantly Latin in regards to its membership. You can just dress in some kind of casual blend in type of clothing, not, no logos or, words and things to describe which group you might be with, may or may not be with. And, sit in the back, sit close to where there are doors specifically. So you could be in the front, you could be on the side, you could be in the back, but be where there are doors, okay? And have your phones ready. And if by some chance the icy people show up, the first thing you want to do is start recording. You want to document who showed up and what they're doing. And then you want to ask, do you have a warrant to do this? So you want the camera rolling, you want the phone rolling. And I'm breaking this down like this because I know that not everyone is tech savvy. And then when, anxiety sets in, we get a little discombobulated and we don't know necessarily what to do. So make sure the first thing you do is hit record, okay? Even if you think it looks like something might be going on, hit record, okay? And then you ask them, hey, while the camera is rolling, hey, you have a warrant for what you're doing? Is there a warrant for this person? And what is this person's name? And now, people, everybody, I want you to hear this because I just saw this video with an African American man in an airport in Dallas at Southwest Airlines. And I thought what he did was perfect. So he shouted out his name and his date of birth, his full name and his date of birth. And he's asked, please record this, get this on camera. So if you can hear my voice and you are Latino and you're concerned, but you want to go to church tomorrow, keep this in mind. If anything goes down, just in case someone is recording, or even those body cams that, regular law enforcement has to wear, your name, your date of birth, people might be going live. Somebody might be able to look you up really quickly, find out, where your relatives are, where a family member is, friend is, and contact them as to what's going down. So you want to be recording, right? You want to ask, hey, do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant for this person? What is this person's name? And do you have a warrant for this person? And you have your camera rolling the entire time. What is this person accused of? Why are you here? Who are you? What is your name and your badge number? Now, from what we have seen, and I brought this up before, and I'm going to do a whole other video because I've got some more information for you, and I was on the right path. All these people are not icy people. All these people are not law enforcement. Let me put it that way. They're not Homeland Security. They're not FBI. These are some, I don't know if they've been deputized overnight, but these are some randos that are mixed in. But I'm going to put that in the next video. For this video, I just want to talk about what you can do this Sunday. Okay, so you're recording. You're asking if they have a warrant. You ask for that person's name that's on the warrant. If that person, encourage them to say, hey, what's your name? What other information do you want to give us? Do you have a relative that you want us to contact? So you're filming all of this. You can be the hero in this moment for this person. You're not intervening. You're not encroaching. I'm not even asking you to try to stop it or get involved. All I'm saying is record and make sure you get the pertinent information, because one day, like we've seen with Kilmar Garcia, number one, people are wrongfully being scooped up, right? So this might make the process quicker if you were the one that has something on video in order to recover some of these folks and stop them from being deported to wherever they're trying to send them. But also after the fact, down the road, because remember, 75% of these people have been found to have no criminal record, that have already been deported. So what you can do is basically you're documenting for people, after the fact, for us to find out who these people are. You're claiming to be an icy person, but you're not. So who are you? I've got you on camera now. Who is this person? Because again, I'm going to do another video. We're finding out there's a lot of groups that are involved that are not law enforcement, legal law enforcement, that should be, that are the ones who are supposed to be out on the streets engaging in this activity. So again, I want to cover this. I want to make sure that it's clear, okay? You have your phone. You got a church that's near you. There's a lot of the parishioners are of Latin descent, okay? And you want to do a good deed, white person, Caucasian person. You can go to your early, if you're a Christian, you can go to your early rise service, sunrise service, 7, 8 a.m., whatever time it is, and show up for the regular service at the other church. And you just hang out in the back. Hang out in the back, sit near a door, wherever the doors are, sit near a door. So you can see if something goes down, you can get it on camera. And what are you asking? What is this person's name? Do you have a warrant for this? If they, pull out a piece of paper, you want to have that on camera so you can blow it up and you can see, well, was this actually a warrant? Or was this just some random paper that they flashed in my face? Like, you want to ask if there's a warrant to do this. You want to ask who the warrant is for. So you want to get a name. You want to, if that person is I don't want to say coherent enough, because they haven't passed out, hopefully, but if they aren't too anxious, you can ask them directly, do you want to give me your name? Do you want to say your name? Do you want to say your date of birth? Do you want to say the person that you need me to contact, or you need someone to contact? And for those of you that go live, those of you that are regulars on social media, do that, go live as well. Somebody could quickly be finding this information to get this person some help, okay? We want to make sure that we document, because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we are standing in the gap for folks as much as we possibly can, because they have already said, oh, we're going to go after the homegrowns next. Homegrowns, that would be you. That would be any of your relatives that might be in prison right now. They might be trying to ship them off somewhere, or they might just come up with some random excuse because you spoke out about this, because you said something, or you posted something on your social media. It could be any random thing that they come up with. And we have to shut this shit down right now. And right now they are targeting immigrants. So the rest of us have to do what we can. So show up tomorrow with good intentions to get in good trouble, just filming, just documenting, just recording, and getting as much information as you can. Again, I'm not asking you to intervene. I'm not asking you to try to stop anything. I'm just asking you to be there, to stand in the gaps for that person and get as much information on film as you possibly can. Because if we don't need to use it to find them, then it can be used to find these people who are parading around as icy folks and snatching people up that aren't legally bound to do so. There's going to be a day of accountability, and we want to make sure that they can be held accountable. That means it all has to be on film. It all has to be recorded. Okay? All right. Well, happy Easter weekend to everyone who celebrates. And for those of you who don't, I will see you next time. Have a great weekend.